damn. Thank God that I'm single. What's up, HELLRAISERS? Welcome back to yet again another movie review. Welcome to Hawkeye. Man, this is a movie I have been wanting to see for quite a long time. Thank God Netflix exists. And I watched it just a few minutes ago. And I'm here to share my take on this movie because this is a movie I've heard a lot of good things about and I heard a lot of mixed things about. So before we get into all the good, the bad, and the ugly, let me give a little bit of plot of what this movie is about. This movie tells a story about a young woman looking for love, yet to find out that there's a serial killer on the loose that is targeting couples on Valentine's Day. And it just happened to be Valentine's Day, and she's going out with a guy that she's not sure she like yet, and so Hawkeye decided that they were a couple, and he's targeting them. That's your plot. So this movie right here is one of those movies, like I said before, I said again, I was wanting to see because I do like a good old dark comedy. And this movie is a dark comedy, and I'm going to have to share my take on it because I have a lot of good and bad things to say. So to kick things off with my folk pro will have to be Jay, which is Jay Simmons, which is played by Mason Jr., which is Cuban Gooding Jr.'s son, in case y'all didn't know that. I would say he's the best part of this movie. I like his character. I like him in Stream. He's part of like the new generation of Stream. I like him in this movie. He has good charm to his character. I like the guy in general. I think he's a very talented actor. And hopefully he do more and more things like this. Even more stuff in his career. But honestly, I love his character. He's the only person I like in this movie. Another pro for me would have to be the kills. I think some of the kills are fucking amazing. There is a lot of kills in this movie, and it's glorious hell, and they show you everything. This is literally a hard rated R movie, and I love that. The kills is really what you watch this movie for, but I wanted to see if I could find something else, and yeah. The kills, like I said before, I said again, is glorious hell, and I love it for that. And I couldn't be more satisfying with the kills that we did get. However, some of the kills were kind of ruined with the comedy style. We'll get more on that in the con. But yeah, I think that the kills is on point. And another pro for me would have to be the joke. Now, there are a lot of fucking laugh out loud moments. And I'm sitting on my bed watching this movie on Netflix. And I'm literally dying fucking laughing. How hilarious this fucking movie is. In particular, there are two lead detectives in this film that's played by Tevin Shawan and Jordan something, the girl from The Falconry. I do like the characters. None of their jokes work for me, but they named Hobbs and Starr. Tevin Shawan's character last name is Hobbs, and Jordan's character last name is Starr. And so there's the main girl in the movie said Hobbs and Starr, like the movie. And I literally started laughing as soon as she said it. There's another joke where the police officer is in the police station and she goes into the interrogation room. And she says she have a HWW, which, you know what, I'm just gonna let this scene just speak for itself.
HWW. Hysterical white woman. I'll handle her.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking laugh out loud moments like that. There's like stuff in the background that characters would say out loud, and if you catch it, it's fucking funny. And I caught as much as I could, but still, there's a lot of laugh out loud moments. Another pro for me would have to be the look of Hawkeye. I love all the weapons he got. I love the fucking, like the little sneak blade he got, almost like a Assassin's Creed style. I like the blade he got inside the fucking coat. I like the bow he got. I mean, he has a variety of weapons. And I'm looking like, damn, this guy he's a fucking threat. If they make a franchise, which I kind of don't want them to, but if they make a franchise, I could truly see this being more of a copycat killer. And my final pro, I will have to say the practical effects. Who would have known that in 2025, they knew what that was? Now, there was some CGI, but the rest of it were practical effects. And I love it. Especially, there's like a scene in the movie where these two couples are doing the dirty inside the van. And our main two leads are sitting inside of the van. And they realize that it was way too loud. They turned around and Hawkeye opened the fucking door and just stuffed like a little bar in their mouth that you use to take off on the tire on your car. And then he took the girl's face and smacked the girl's face on it. All practical effects, by the way. Thank you for that. Okay, now moving on into the con. Okay, my first con, I would have to say, with a whodunit type of movie, you know, like slashing, we supposed to find out who the villain is at the end of the movie. I feel like they stretched this way too long than it needed to be. The movie was almost 2 hours long. And I said to myself, I hope that the joke don't fall flat. Unfortunately, that's what happened. The joke fell flat. And I kind of wish that the joke didn't fall flat because I was loving the movie all the way up to the point. My grade fell from what I originally thought in the first half of the movie. But like the second or the third half of the movie, it just felt like they were stretching so much for so little of a content that you knew, concept, that you knew that was going to turn into a whodunit aspect. Another con for me will have to be, this is something I don't get. So in the first beginning of the movie, spoiler, I'm going to put it on the title. In the first beginning of the movie, we open up with Hawkeyes all over the news, right? And so they're telling people to stay in the house. Don't go out for Valentine's Day, especially if you are a couple, or even if you're not a couple, just stay in the house. This guy is crazy. And yet he shows up at a fucking at like a theater that's at like a drive out, and he shows up, and yet people looking right at him. And hey, nice costume, dude. But he's the killer. He's been all over the news. And so it literally takes for him to kill somebody for somebody to actually know who he is. And then somebody said, like there's one line in the movie where somebody said, call the fucking police. But you already saw him, so it took for him to kill somebody for y'all to see. Like I said, that's just a little nitpick of mine. I'm looking like, he was on the news. I would have immediately called the cops if I was there. But like I said, I'm just nitpicking. And my next con will have to be, I already said it, is the joke. Because I said that, the movie is almost 2 hours long. And the joke feels flat. Like character would say something like Devin Sawa character and Jordan character. They would say shit out their mouth that just does not work for me. Like it is literally unintentionally funny. Like you're not laughing with them, you laughing at them because it's so bad that I'm looking like, it's cringe. And I'm like, okay, in the movie now. And my next con will have to be the plot twist. Now the whole Scooby-Doo moment, if you would say. It is stupid. I clearly predicted that fucking lady cop, that Jordan was gonna be the fucking killer, because she made it so obvious that she immediately put a liking to Jay right in the get-go. Started flirting with him, started making her coming on to him in a certain way. And I'm looking like, I saw it coming. I literally saw it coming. And so, yeah, you know what? My overall thought is that Hawkeye is still a good fucking movie. Would I ever watch it again? Fuck yeah. I would just have to know that the joke gonna fall flat when I get to the second half of the movie. If you want to watch this movie, check it out on Netflix if you got it. But yeah, so that's gonna be my review for Hawkeye. My grade for this movie will have to be a C+. It's still a good movie. It's still good. I recommend it to anybody if they looking for a Valentine's Day themed horror film. This could probably be the one that I put up there in my top 5 at least. So, with all that being said, if you want to get in touch with your boy, remember social media link will always be in the description down below. And I hope to catch you here in the next video. But before I let you go, make sure you consider dropping a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that fucking bell notification so when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first ones to get it. And remember, stay creepy, stay spooky, and that's the end of it.